Hey guys, Dark-Minded here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon LeafGreen version. As you can see, it's not a bad title. I mean, it's back in the day when Pokemon games were actually hard. But yeah, I'm recording this in post, so because the software I'm using is kind of shitty, but it's alright. Everything's gonna work out in the end. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure. New paths will open up to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. Something, press the fucking A button past me. Oh look, my mouse is on the screen. Rookie mistake. I wonder, I gotta check that recording software and see if hide mouse is an option. Guess I forget to hide it myself. Let's see. We're getting our normal, speech from Professor Oak here about the Pokemons and stuff. And of course, he studies Pokemon. But first, we'll introduce ourselves. Of course, I am a guy, and my real name is Ryan. So yeah, just like Northern Lion and a few other Let's Players, my name is Ryan. Very common name. And then our rival, named after a friend of mine. His name's Zach. We may get him in on a couple of recording sessions if I can. See if he wants to be part of this little thing, this itty bitty little thing we got going on here. Anyway, let's see. What am I doing? Ah, yeah. Fucking with the SNES and looking at this first episode. Sound quality's horrible. I tried to hide my mouse, so it looks like I did a pretty damn good job. Not like the third video I just recorded. Yeah, I'm gonna be recording these in sets of 3. That way, if I get work like I'm looking for, I can space it out over the work week, or whenever I have work. And we'll be able to do normal shit, but right now we're just going through the motions. If nobody's ever played Red and Leaf Green before, I urge you to give it a try. I'm playing it on the Visual Boy Advance emulator, to be honest. But other than that, it's fine. I mean, if you look at it, it's great. Looks right and everything to me. The sound's a little bit wacky in this video. I turned off the sound for recording purposes while I'm watching the playback, but I didn't remember the phrase normalize my audio, so that shit happened. Let's see here. Yeah, what I'm going to end up going with, I think, here is the Squirtle. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Ended up going with the Squirtle here. Yep. That was a little thing I was checking. I wanted to see if they gave you money in this one. I was really thinking on that Bulbasaur. My girlfriend's gonna hate me for saying this, but I don't like Charmander that much. I really don't. I think he's a bit overrated. I'm hoping this thing's been picking up my voice, or I'm just fucked up the whole thing. And we're 4 minutes and something seconds into the 5-minute mark of the recording. But that'll be something because I had to cut out the normal start part because I left Scott Pilgrim on versus the World. Anyway, enough enough about my personal life. Let's go back to the game here. Let's see. We're fighting Zach for the first time. Or Gary Oak, or Douchebag McDoucherton, or whatever you called him. I don't like, though, as a fact, talking about Pokemon games, I don't like the fact in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald you can't name your partner, or your rival. I guess that's to avoid calling them things like, when you all know you did it, if you didn't think of a normal name for him. You called him douchebag, or asshole. Some of you younger kids, you know what I mean. You think cursing's funny, so you... Man, I sound like a fucking old man. I'm 20 years old. Anyway, let's see. Going through the basic shit, tackle. I believe actually I opened this one up a little weirder than I normally do. Try to get some uses out of that tail whip. And down goes Bulbasaur. 67 XP. Go to level 6, and he will not learn anything. That's right. I will say, though, there will be a point in which I'll do an episode, probably after the fight with Misty. I'll do a couple episodes called the grinding episodes, and those will be grinding, no story progression or anything. And what's your opinion on something, viewers? If you think, coming up here to heal real quick, getting my heal on, if you think that I need to, cut out the battles or something, we'll go with that. Actually, we won't, because, checking my GBA thing here. See, this is the new thing I've got, the open broadcasting thing. It's free, and it works really well. Picks up the mic. I mean, you can probably hear it in the audio. I'll have to normalize that, but you can probably hear it, how it's picking up the game sound pretty well. Other than that, we got a Rattata here. It's not, thankfully it's not Joey's Rattata. It's not in the top 10 percentage of Rattata. Of course, Joey's wasn't either, especially when you had a Machoke that fucking low-kicked the shit out of everything. Then we got this guy. Remember to visit this guy. Get 2 free potions. Save yourself about 600 Poke dollars. Now I will say, try recording. What was it? Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire. Because we're going to do Sapphire instead of this, and then I decided, hell, let's go with the classics. I'll do Sapphire some other time. And on RPG and video game related notes, I mean, I'm playing the game right now, not really talking about anything. Aqua learned Bubble. But on that note, I'm playing the shit out of Bravely Default. If you haven't heard much about that, I urge you to go check out, is it Proton John? It's not it's Jepson. Yeah, I think it's Proton John's video or Gaijin Goomba's video on the summons for that game. If I remember correctly, if I remember to, I'll put a link in the description for that. Let's see here. What else do I want to talk about? Well, for all of those in America, today, in the World Cup, America faced off against Germany. If anybody knows how that went, let me know. I'm hoping in Germany didn't lose. I mean, I'm American, but I prefer Germany over America for my team. Got a few cousins who prefer Brazil, but I've always liked Germany. It's my mother's home country. Well, kind of home country, I guess you would say. Let's see. Getting Professor Oak's parcel. How much time do we have left in this video? Yeah, everything seems to even out. Yep. A little bit more than a 20-second interval between stuff. I'll have to link it up and do shit to it. Find that spot. Oh, you know what's interesting? I was just going to use it to link up and start normally for a little while until I get working. I have a Windows 7 computer, but guess what isn't installed on it? I got it from a friend of mine. He doesn't have Windows Movie Maker on here. I know it's horrible for making YouTube vids. I mean, check out my Fire Emblem videos if you think I'm not lying. But it's alright, and getting the Pokedex here. You know, the first part of any Pokemon game is really just going through the motions, getting your Pokedex, doing stuff. I will ask, though, if I decide to, you want to hear some ROM hacks? I mean, I've got on me, what do I have on me? I'm going to check real quick. I have on me, let's see, libraries, no, desktop. My stuff I have on me. I have, as far as Pokemon ROM hacks, I have Guilty Gear, if you've ever seen any of those fighting games. Pokemon Glazed, the Pokemon Skyline, and a few others. And it's worth a try. I mean, if you like Pokemon games, try them. Looks like we're getting ready to get the town map in here. Let's see, Grandpa asked me to run an errand. Yep, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, if I think earlier I wasn't paying attention, of course. I was talking to a girl in Professor Oak's office. If you're like 100% completionist for that, introduced in this game, well, what is it now? This is 2014. This 10-year-old game was the thing called the Fame Checker. So if you want to get all those, you remember that girl in there. I'll probably be filling out as much as I can on it. But other than that, I'll be, doing shit. Mic levels are like fluctuating worse than they should be for me talking. I gotta get a like headset mic or something, Might go borrow Zach's headset, or oh wait, no, he's got a Bluetooth now. Might have to use Christian's real quick. Now, two of my friends again. Or I might see, oh wait, no, my old roommate broke my mic, my old stand-up mic. Stand up, sit down, get out of town. So I may record it via the mic on my MP3 player. Just put that up while everything's going on. If you can hear like scratching and clawing, it's because, yeah, and I named my Pidgey Arrow, the spell from the wind-based spell from Final Fantasy. Being a flying type, I thought that was appropriate. I think, yeah, I went to go check Bravely Default and just make sure that's how you spell it. But let's see here, how much time we got left in this, I do have a question for y'all. Well, another question. And there's my mouse. Fucking amateur. Anyway, what's your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? I mean, you can get your starters, like Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, then you got your series staple, the Pikachu, and you got your Makutas, your Rattatas, wait, not Makuta, I'm a dumbass, that's Gen 3, your Machops, your Machokes, your Machamps, your Abracadabra and Alakazams, your Gen 1 Pokemon. What I really want to do, though, is when we get to it, there's going to be, if nobody's ever played this before, spoiler alert, but there's going to be an Eevee I'm going to be able to obtain. Now, I am going to clear out room in my party, so we're probably going to have some kind of voting thing to, quote-unquote, vote whoever off the island, whoever's not the most use. I will put into effect, though, that the starter cannot be voted off the island, just for the fact he is a starter. But, other than that, looks like we're winding down on this recording. Well, This has been Dark Minded. Peace out.